November 14th, 1916. Took another one this morning. This time in the hand, as I was having coffee. Didn't even feel it this time. At least, not at first. Truth be told, I was more upset about the coffee I'd lost in the process. Williams wrapped it. The captain slipped a rifle back into my hands. The pain in my foot still hasn't subsided. Doc says he may have to amputate the toe. The warmth of a medical court and a few days of recovery sounds like a welcome reprieve from the cold and the mud. November 16th, 1916. Another close call. The shelling resumed yesterday. Tore me awake like thunderclaps. We made it back to the shelter. All of us, thank Christ. Had to hold poor Thomas like a child through the night after the power went out. Poor sod went on and on, crying into my uniform. All heaven crashing down around us. He called out to God until his voice went rust. Then, he just called out. Called out to anything. Offered anything. He just wanted to go home. After that, he just went all quiet. He still hasn't spoken. Just stares off into the distance. November 17th, 1916. Shelling stopped. We left the shelter and found ourselves alone. The other shelters in our trench collapsed into rubble and sludge. I don't think I'll ever forget the sound Williams made when he saw it. The captain just spit and told us to get into position. We were the tip of the spear after all. First line of defense. Even with only around 30 of us, even with our communications cut and our reinforcements half a mile away, of course, we knew what it meant that the shelling had stopped. By morning, the Germans will be upon us like rodents, and we will have to face them alone. November 18th, 1916. No Germans. Something else came over no man's land as the sun rose. If I was a fool, I would call it a ball, but I am no fool. The thing claims to be an angel, but again, I am no fool. But it doesn't matter what I think. The captain has been talking to it for about an hour, and the men are gathering around it. Christ, Thomas, just what the hell did you call to us? November 20th, 1916. The men have gone mad. They've taken Thomas and strapped him to a pole. Captain says we need to do as it says if we want to make it out of this in one piece. God have mercy on our souls. November 21st, 1918. I'm leaving. I don't care if the Germans kill me. I'm going to cross no man's land with my hands held high and hope for the best. Last night, the men took a combat knife to the bull's gut, cut it open like a fish. I didn't see what they were looking for in there, but as soon as Thomas saw it, he lit up and started weeping, screaming like a fucking maniac. The bull just sat and laughed, gore dribbling from its underside into the sludge. I refuse to see what happens next. I will not have my soul stained with whatever this is. Tonight, I leave the trench. Christ Almighty be with me.